but it didn't work after breaking up, and then he tried to again hang out with me and my girlfriends. Like, yeah, let's go to Tahoe to ski. Like, cool, let's go.
Yeah.
Spend the weekend. Like, I had a friend from Brazil visiting, and then he's like, oh yeah, I'll take you guys around and to places. I was all like looking very like just as friends, but he would still try. He'd still,
Of course.
so, and then he's like, I give up now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm Veronique.
And I'm Sylvia.
Welcome to the High Vibes and the Mind podcast,
where multicultural moms connect.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the show. This is Veronique and Sylvia on High Vibes on the Mic. How are you today, Sylvia? I'm good. So today we're going to talk about a subject that I always ask myself because I see some people doing that, but I was never able to do it. So let's see if Sylvia does it or did it in the past. How do you stay friend with an ex? Or is it good to stay friend with an ex? What do you think about that? Did you ever stay friend with an ex?
I would say the answer no, but that's the end
Okay.
of the episode.
That's it.
And that's it.
We're done.
And that's it. We're done here. So,
Mhm.
but there is one exception. That the thing is, like, the reason why I think it doesn't work, because unless both of the parties involved are totally over and done with the
Yeah.
relationship, then yeah, you can just become friends, pretend nothing happened. But I don't think I've never been through a situation that got like that in any of my past relationships. There was always one that was kind of like, still
Yeah.
have feelings for you. So with my first boyfriend, like, we dated for 4 years and then broke up. There was like a lot of drama. Oh, there was a lot of like drama with the whole, like, he didn't want me to break up with him. It was really like intense. But years go by. I moved to the US. He found me on Facebook. He added me on Facebook. I remember going going to Brazil, to Rio, and then he would text me like, hey, let's hang out, like, let's meet up. Like, he was already dating this other person like forever. Like,
The
and then
heck?
he even started dating another woman, and then, like, for the longest time staying with this person. But he would always like still be on my Facebook and make, post comments and things like that about pictures and stuff. And one time he actually came all the way to San Francisco. And this is a long flight. Usually Brazilians go to the East Coast, like, you go to Florida, they go to New York.
Mhm.
To go all the way to California, it's a lot of you just need to put a lot of effort to go, like,
Yeah.
cross country, like cross to the opposite side of the US. So he just said, like, yeah, I'm going with a friend of mine to the US and going to San Francisco, to California, and like LA. We can meet. And I remember telling my dad, oh, guess who is coming to visit? It's this guy. And he just happened to, he planned this visit here, and then my dad. It's good to have like a dad that's a guy vision of it too. That was interesting because I
Yes.
did not think that way. And he's like, what do you think? He was going there to see you. He wants to see you. It's not because of he was going to go to California and like visit California. He's there to see you. I'm like, what? No way. I was already dating this other guy here in the US. So sure enough, of course, we met with his friend. We're hanging out, met in San Francisco. Then his friend left. Then we went to a bar, and then he started talking, and then like he was really trying. And he had this girlfriend still, I think, at the time, in Rio, in Brazil. But there was this whole conversation about how we broke up, how like he really like it was hard on him, and this and this and that. And I was like, wow, my dad was right. He really, like, he wanted something here, but I was like, no, because I was with my
Yeah,
And
it
there
doesn't
is this
work.
thing too, because he was the first boyfriend. You kind of like seeing him again from my country was kind of like bringing back memories. But I said, no, 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 nothing can. Like, let's stop it here. And I think that next day we planned on going somewhere, and then ended up not happening. I don't know what was the story, but after that he tried again. When I went back to Rio, he tried to meet, when it didn't work out. Thank God, because I got sick. Like I caught like those crazy flus or colds that you get
Yeah.
when you arrive from a long trip. And I
Yes.
was like out. So I said, I can't, sorry, cannot go anywhere. And then after that, he just like he had me on my list on his Facebook group page, but then he's gone. I don't see him on Facebook anymore. So I think he's like, okay,
He blocked you.
we are done here. He defriended me. I don't have him as a friend anymore. So
Okay.
I said, okay, this is it. With him, definitely didn't work. Did not work out. Try to be friends, try to be nice here, but hey, try to hit on me again. It's not gonna work. So, how about you? Yeah,
Because
like if you,
no, I don't think I would have stayed any. I wouldn't stay, friend with any of my ex because he always ended badly. So there's no way, we're gonna be we're gonna stay friends. And like I said, there's always feelings. One of those two is gonna be it's gonna have feelings. Or I mean, when you end with somebody, it's for a good reason. Unless maybe the only time when you could work if maybe you were friends for a long time before you went out. You were already friends for a long time.
Mhm.
Then you were like, oh, maybe we could, try to see if we can go somewhere with this. Doesn't work out. And then you break up and decide, oh no, we're better at friends actually. Maybe in this case it can't work because you were already friends before. So I don't know if it happened
Yeah.
to other people, if it happened to you ladies, please share with us. But
Yeah.
I think that would be one of the reasons that you can stay friend with the person because you were already friend with the person before.
Well,
I
but
mean,
that happened to me. Well, we were not friends, but you met him.
Mhm.
We were roommates. Remember
Oh yeah.
my Persian?
Oh,
Hello,
how
Iran.
convenient.
It was my
How
Persian
convenient.
that we became started dating, but we were friends before. So, but it didn't work after breaking up, and then he tried to again hang
Mhm.
out with me and my girlfriends. Like, yeah, let's go to Tahoe to ski. Like, cool, let's go.
Yeah.
Spend the weekend. Like, I had a friend from Brazil visiting, and then he's like, oh yeah, I'll take you guys around and to places. I was all like looking very like just as friends, but he would still try. He'd still.
Of course.
So, and then he's like, I give up now. And then he had him on Facebook, and then he just disappeared. Like, I feel like every time they
Another one.
try to come back, it's just okay. I tried, and I'm gone. Now I'll just leave. And he finally decided to just disappear. But yeah,
I mean,
I don't know.
You live together. Can you imagine if you work together? If you decide to go out with somebody you work with, how are you gonna do? It doesn't work out. Because one of my friends, that happened to her. She decided to go out with that guy. Didn't work out. I hope she's not listening to that episode. Looking on him, cheating on her with somebody else from work. Also, another girl from work.
No
And
way.
she was so, I know, I'm telling you, soap opera. She was so devastated, so she decided to quit the job. And it was a startup, and the startup got public, and now they're all rich, and she's not. Because she decided
Including
to.
the ex. The ex is
All of
rich.
them, they still work there. So that was a bad move, girlfriend. Don't, go out with somebody.
Quit because of a guy. Yeah, come on.
First of all, yeah, because you are devastated. No, too much
Yeah.
emotion. Too much emotion. So, yeah. So unless you
But-
don't quit and you stay in the job, maybe you have to. I don't know. Are you gonna imagine if you're in the same team as you? You still have to talk to the person.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't be dating people from work, It's just, it's not a good idea. It's never a
No.
good idea.
And of course, we're talking about relationship with no kids. Of course, we're talking about relationship with no kids. Staying friends with the next, you don't have kids together. Because if you have kids, it's a different story. You can have, still to talk to each other. But we're just talking about,
You have
how
to,
can
yeah.
you Yeah. Can you stay friend with somebody you don't have kids with?
Yeah.
Something else I'm thinking, because that's the most annoying. You kind of have to stay friend if you have a good friend, like a good mutual friend, and you used to hang out all together. And now
Oh
you
yes.
don't talk to that guy or to that girl, but the group is still there, and they still want to hang out with him or you, and you kind of
Mhm.
breaking up the group. What are you gonna do now if you don't want to talk to
It
that
gets
person
weird.
anymore?
But
This is
and then there
horrible.
is the thing is, what if when you break up, you still have feelings for the person, and then you want to hang out with the old friends with an excuse to
I
be
know.
close to the ex-boyfriend? So like, oh
I know.
no, hey, we used to hang out together. Remember? Can we hang out again? Because I did that with like one of the breakups with this. I love the drama, the breaking up, getting back together, breaking up.
Oh, that one?
It was always like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So there was this friends that I became friends with this girl, and then we broke up. But I still wanted to hang out with her. But at the same time, since her boyfriend was friends with the guy, I wanted to know what was going on with my ex. At
Oh
the
my
time, like, oh yeah,
God.
can we hang out together? Can we
Keep
hang
tabs
out?
on
Like
him.
it's or like just going out with her so that she would take pictures and post it on Facebook, and she'll like, see, I'm having fun. I'm having fun with your friend.
Okay, that's another reason. That's
Yeah,
not a
that's
good reason.
yeah.
That's a revenge
Yeah,
reason.
so that's a revenge reason when you still have feelings and you're not like, no, I want to hang out with you. So I
Yeah.
actually wanted to, but when you're totally done, yeah. I mean, what do? You just like, sorry, can't hang out with you. Yeah,
Yeah, we lost
because
we lost a couple of friends like that because we were like a group of friends, and that couple, they were part of the group. They broke up. I think the girl disappeared. The guy stayed with us for a while. Then he came in with a new girlfriend. That's also weird, because he came in the group with a new girlfriend, and you still talking to the old girlfriend, and you have to post the picture of the barbecue that day, and he's with a new girlfriend, and she's going to see it, and you're all with the group, you're all with a new girlfriend. This
so
is so weird.
yeah.
This is so weird. So, and they didn't stay friends. So, but after he disappeared also. So, well, I mean, yeah,
Or
when you
like
have
if you have a
friends,
friend, when you have a friend who breaks up all the time, who is still like not settling down, and you already have your stable life, and like, okay, cool, and then they go bring a girlfriend or a boyfriend, like, oh hi, and then you hang out for a little bit, and then they break up, and then bring another one, and then you have to do the whole,
yeah,
oh hi, how are you doing? Yeah, hanging out, getting to know the person, going through the whole thing, and then they break up again. It's just like tiring, like it's like another person you're bringing now that they have to be.
no, I would say
nice
don't
to.
bring anybody if you're not certain. If it hasn't been 6 months at least, don't bring anybody.
Yes.
This is not a hotel here. Like you're not going to bring a new boyfriend or girlfriend to your parents every weekend, right? Out of respect. So try to respect your friends the same. Don't bring your new date or whatever to every barbecue, because
Yeah, because it's
not,
annoying too,
It's annoying. You have to know the person, and you get attached also to the person. If you like the girl, out of the bat right away, you like her. You're like, oh my God, she's so cool. We had a good time, and then 2 weeks later, it's another girl. I'm investing in here. Okay, I'm just investing in your old girlfriend.
It's a lot of work, a lot of energy.
Yeah. Okay, so
involved.
Yeah, no. If you have a dating life like revolving doors, please keep that for yourself. Thank you very much. We don't have to share it. So yeah, I mean,
Patrick has a friend like that. That he's always like,
that's what you're talking about. That.
Stop. His mom, I think his family said, don't bring anyone here until you have like an engagement ring, or don't even waste our time. And then you put pictures, like the girl was in the picture of the baptism pictures of my kids, and she's not even part of anything anymore.
That's an episode of How I Met Your Mother. I like that series. And they were telling him, don't bring any more girl. And the actor was like, I never do that. They're like, oh, really? So they opened the book. This is for Christmas, 2002. This is for Thanksgiving, blah, 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 blah. And every time it's a new person.
Well,
no. Yeah, no, this is no, out of respect, please bring somebody that we know we're gonna attach to that person. She's at least gonna last a year. Seriously. Um, yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it would be hard for me because also I could resent somebody very easily if we don't get along anymore. There's no way I can stay friend with you. I don't think so. If I stay friend with that person, I really don't have any, you know, any feelings. It's really dead. I will have no feelings. But if I don't have feelings, why would I stay friend with you? That's what I don't know. Unless, we, like I said, we work together or we have a friend, mutual friend or something like that. But if there's nothing mutual, I don't have to stay friend with you. An ex is an ex for a good reason.
Yeah, I know.
I don't see
Do
why we
you
stay
know
with you.
anyone who is friends with their ex? Do you know anyone? Because
I have a girlfriend, but I think it's I don't know if it's the fear of being alone or the guilt and obligation to stay with him. I don't know. I don't know if she. I think she's afraid to be alone, so she preferred to stay with that guy. And I mean, she stay friend with him because she knows that sometimes he's gonna be there if she needs a date or if she wants to do something.
So she's still hanging out with the guys. It's not like they're friends, but without any friends with benefits.
It's like friends with benefits, yeah. It's kind of friends with benefits, yeah. So I don't think that's healthy either. That's because there's always feelings. One of them too, has feelings. So
yeah. No,
I don't know what
I'm
not really sure what the answer will be for that one. If it's good to stay friends, unless like I said, you work together or I don't know.
I prefer not to. Definitely. And I'm so glad that all my exes live very far away from where I live now. Because where I lived, a lot of people from the school, a lot of families there, they grew up in the area. So these people literally grew up here, like went to school, high school, like everything right here. And all these other parents, they know about their past and who they dated. And I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah, you start fresh, right?
Nothing. yeah. Like, you don't want people knowing, like, oh, yeah, how was this one at school? Oh, yeah, she dated this one. They talk about, like, the whole life of when they're in high school. Can you imagine? Imagine, like, you grow. I can imagine that because I never grew up. I always moved from place to place.
Yeah.
So there's no trace of where the schools I've been to. There's no, like, we've been all over when we were kids. But I can't imagine growing up in this, that everybody knows about your past and how you acted in high school. And you're like parents now.
And maybe they dated each other also, no?
And they dated each other. There's a lot of dating. There is one neighbor here that she grew up in the area, and her crush, high school crush, lives literally in front of her. Like across the street from her with his family, his kids. It's just
my God.
It's kind of weird. Like, if you're thinking about a high school crush that I had living like across the street from me.
I'm thinking about my crush if he was living in my next door. I don't know.
I know, and I was totally obsessed because when you were like a high schooler or a teenager, oh God, that's all like, oh my God, I love him.
Yeah.
And then you all of a sudden see the person living in front of you on your same street. Yeah. So I'm more for, don't need to be friends with their ex. Live far away from them. And so that you have no trace. No one's going to say like, oh, you dated that guy.
Far away from them.
Live very far away. What do you ladies think? Well, you can let us know. Let us know on the Facebook group, actually, our page, because we're going to, we like to have that type of discussion. Because I don't know anyone who is friends. Or maybe I do. I just can't really recall now. But not me. Not me.
Me neither. I'm trying to think, but I don't think I know anybody who's still friends with an ex. No.
Yeah, right? So unusual.
Sometimes.
Very unusual.
Did you ever try to find them on Facebook?
Ex-boyfriends?
An ex-boyfriend. One I typed like, ex-boyfriend. Once I typed the name
very
of one.
Old ones?
Yes. And it came up.
Yes,
his name and everything, it came up. I was like, oh
No
my God.
way. Sometimes
He
I feel
hasn't
like it's
changed.
hard.
I found the one. I found him. And he hasn't
You
changed a
did?
bit. Yeah, it was so funny. I'm like, oh my God. I went out with that guy. Oh, what a waste of
When
time.
you're like, what is that? Teenager years or
No, I was in my 20s.
older? In your 20s.
I was in my late 20s after I broke up with a cheating boyfriend. So it was that guy
Okay,
after
okay.
him, like a rebound on that guy. Yeah.
Sometimes Facebook shows up as suggestions of like something like, oh, wait a minute. No, I don't want this. So no. Like of some old, just because, dated a while
Mhm.
ago, and then it shows a long time ago, and then it shows a suggestion sometimes, like pops up randomly. They're
Oh
like,
my
oh,
God.
wait a minute, I know this person. I'm like, no, you're not. And then I'm delete, remove from suggestion.
That never happened to me, thank God. Can you imagine? Oh my God, I'd be
Yeah.
mortified if it would say that. No, it never happened to me. I had to look for him, but
Yeah.
but
It
I
happened to
don't
me
know why
twice.
that day. Yeah, I was curious. I was like, oh, what is this guy doing? Let's see if he's on Facebook. And he was on Facebook. And his Facebook was public. So I was like scrolling down. Oh, that's what you're doing. That's what you've been doing. Because my Facebook, you cannot find it, personal Facebook. And it's not even my name. It's like, a made up name. So it's not even my name. But yeah, he has his first name, last name. So yeah, I think that's all I can say about that. I don't think it's a very good idea to stay friend with an ex unless there's really like zero feeling involved, or you don't really have a choice. Because what's the point of
Mhm.
this? There's not really a point,
Yeah.
One of you is gonna be mad anyway. So
Yeah.
I know
Not
that.
worth it. Not worth the stress.
Worth
So
it.
stay away from them.
Yeah. There's a reason why you broke up. So don't go back.
Right? Yes. Yeah. Don't go back.
All right. Thank you for listening. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and YouTube. We have a YouTube channel. And Facebook, we post our clip and we post stuff about us. So, and we can have a conversation. And also we have a blog. So we post all the list, we post all the link in the show notes. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.
Thank you for tuning in to High Vibes and the Mic. Until next time, laugh hard, stay silly, and never forget to bring your sense of humor. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.